Hello, this is May to December, and finally we're going to get to the last Wrong Turn movie in the 5 films, and that is Wrong Turn 5, Bloodlines. I put this movie on tonight and I watched it. I watched 3 and 5 tonight, and because I did the only ones I hadn't seen. And the start of the film is alright. You know, it starts off with basically a sex scene, which, you know, us guys like to see to start off with in a film. And it's fun to watch the thing what happens, and you see these people coming up to the tent. It turns out to be their friends pulling a prank, because apparently there's this event that goes on every year called there you go, Mountain Man Festival, which seems a bit weird really when you think about how it's in a very weird place. But anyway, they're in the Mountain Man Festival, and you never get to see this festival. You see a woman basically sleeping with a policeman outside it to get in, but you never see the actual festival. Basically, the whole scene is in a small part of town where there's a police station, a couple of shops, and a hotel. That's the whole area basically. After the first 20 minutes, and I have to admit, the best part of the movie was Doug Bradley. Now, those of you who have watched Hellraiser know who Doug Bradley is. He's a horror icon, and I always thought to myself he should have kept on the Hellraisers and they should have let him go, but that's a different story for a different time. He really made Wrong Turn 5 a lot better than it was. The way he manipulates and the way he talks and the way he keeps on going on about how his boys are coming for him. Sawtooth, One Eye and Three Fingers. And basically he really makes the film, his presence makes the film go from unwatchable to basically barely watchable. Now some of the deaths in it are really stupid. The deaths actually then there's nothing new basically. Probably the best scene in it is when one of the people have got their eyes poked out and Doug Bradley says that he's going to rape them and cut off their breasts basically. That's probably the best scene in the movie. Now that sounds quite vulgar, but you know, there's nothing else really to say that's good about the film. Some of the women in it are quite attractive, and if you just like eye candy, then it's a good movie for you. But out of the 4, this is probably the second worst one. It's probably the first worst one out of the 2, sorry. I would say them 3, I'd say in order of horribleness from 1 to 5, I'd say the worst is number 5, then the second worst would be number 3, then number 4, and then number 2, and then number 1, because number 1 and 2 are the best 2. It's only a 90-minute movie, and it's straight to video. So what do you expect really, you know? You only find a few gems straight to video. But anyway, if you want to complete your Wrong Turn collection, then I'd say rent it, buy it. It depends. Buy it cheap or rent it or watch it off Netflix. Let's hope that they don't bring out a Wrong Turn 6, because that's going to be unbearable. Another problem I have with the movies is that it's like the guy who created it keeps wanting to change the locations, keeps wanting to change certain things about the people, and I don't like that. It'd be like all of a sudden giving Star Trek lightsabers and giving, you know, from Star Wars. It doesn't make sense. But anyway, hope you've enjoyed all 5 of these movie reviews, and tell me what you think of each movie. And here they are again, just for the thing. Let's get them up. There we go, all 5. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the reviews. Take care.